Welcome to Canada!
What is up, YouTube? Josh here with Game Hunters R Us.
And I'm Ben.
And guess what? We finally got together to do our 250 subscriber contest video.
Yay! If I had one of the partying horn things, I would blow it right now.
So we reached our goal of 250 subscribers. Actually, I think we're at 255.
Somewhere up there.
Somewhere up there, just a little over. So that's even better than what we hoped for. So finally we have a contest video to thank you guys for subscribing and to keep watching.
Yeah, exactly. So last time we only had one prize package. This time we're actually going to have two, and the first place winner is going to choose which prize package they want.
And we will show those after we go through all the rules. So make sure you get a pen and paper out or a Word document or something so that you know they all are. There's going to be a ton of them. It's going to be really complicated, and I hope you can follow it.
Well, if you have a really good memory.
It's not going to be that bad.
Okay, so the first rule is you have to promote another game-related YouTube channel that has 50 subscribers or less. Because you gotta promote the little guy, you know, just talk about him a little bit, share what you like about him, and
yeah,
it's that simple.
Yeah, shoutouts are great. I mean, we started out small and shoutouts helped us out, so let's help out small channels too, right? This one's a little bit different. We want to hear something about our channel that you really like, and then we also would like to get a constructive criticism. I know that's a really hard one. A lot of people don't like criticizing other people's shows, but as a growing channel, we're also looking for ways to improve, and this is kind of the only way we can force people to give us feedback. So
exactly.
So that's, yeah.
If you don't like the hats I wear,
or my hat that's not even game related. So, yeah.
And then the third rule is you gotta tell us a little something about yourself. Tell us about the first video game system you ever owned, and a favorite memory that you have of that system.
What's your favorite? Or first video game system / memory?
The Nintendo Game Boy, the original, which I actually still have in the drawer over there. I got it for Christmas when I was 6. And my favorite memory, it's actually kind of hard to think of it on the spot. So the first thing that comes to my head is playing it while we were visiting my aunt in Nova Scotia the one year and almost beating the original Donkey Kong Land.
Nice.
I still haven't beaten that.
My first video game system was the Sega Game Gear. Many of you know this already. But I love that system just because of the backlit and the color on it was great. And nothing against the Game Boy or anything, but that was just my system of choice. I was more of a Sega guy. And
my screen was bright and colorful.
Exactly. It was heavy and 8 batteries, like an alien or whatever. But
6 batteries and what, a 4-hour battery life?
No, it was like 2.5 hours we'd get out of it. Yeah. But I mean, I took that with me everywhere, and my family and we used to travel all through Canada and all through the US. So I would sit in the back and just play that all the time. And I mean, like, my favorite game on the system is like a Mickey Mouse, Castle of Illusion, or Land of one of the Illusion games. I forget which one it is.
That was a good game. I remember
playing it. To this day, I can beat it in about 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. If I run through it, I can do it in 15 minutes. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So also, with that, this goes without saying, you have to be a subscriber to our channel. So if you haven't already, you can subscribe and jump in on the contest if you want. We're not going to discriminate. And you have to like this video as well because, hey, we're kind of selfless, or selfish, I should say. Selfless.
Selfish in the sense that we'd like more likes.
Yes.
Selfless in the fact that we want to promote little
We're promoting little guys. Exactly. So like this video, and then we can get, I guess, we can get some more recognition, and it helps us out a lot, so we appreciate it.
Hopefully we'll help out other guys too.
Yeah. So we're going to have 2 prize packs, and the winner can pick between the prize pack that Ben has brought together, and then I have a prize pack as well. So we're going to show you now what they are and go through them very briefly.
Alright, so...
You go first.
Might as well start with mine. So, my prize pack isn't going to be huge. There's going to be 5 disc games and 1 cartridge. I'll get to the cartridge last. First, we have Donkey Konga for the Super Nintendo. Sorry, I don't have any extra bongos. And I will get rid of all these labels before I send them out. I only just got this. And then also for the GameCube, 1080 Avalanche, which is a really fun snowboarding game.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun.
Pretty good soundtrack too.
Yeah.
And then there's, for the PlayStation 2, we got Spy Hunter 2.
Good one.
It's a fun kind of gadget car game where you just blow stuff up.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Primal. This is kind of a hidden gem adventure. I should cover up your face.
That's fine.
It's a bit of a hidden gem adventure game. It's actually really good.
If you're not unaware, or if you're unaware, Metal Jesus Rocks actually promoted that as a hidden gem on the PS2. So we're not lying when we say it's a hidden gem. It actually is.
And then, this game is probably the last good Rare game made as of now.
Rare is in the company.
Yeah. Viva Pinata. It's even the special edition box with the curvy top, nice plastic covering. It's in good condition. It's the kind of game, it's really relaxing. You can fall asleep to it, but I mean that in the good way.
In a good way.
And then the last game in this prize pack is going to be, this is kind of the big one, the original Legend of Zelda. It's actually in really good condition.
Yeah, it is.
It's the gold card version, and I'm going to include this because why not?
It deserves to be protected.
Exactly.
So that is 1 prize pack, and then you can pick from that one, or pick that one, not from it, but you can pick that one. And then there's my prize pack, and it's got a mix of several different systems in it. First, I have one of the greatest PS1 games ever made for the system, and I hope everyone will appreciate it. It's Gunship.
Gunship.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's actually kind of a fun helicopter game. I did play it for a bit. It kind of reminds me of the old... I used to play Comanche on the PC way back in the day.
Okay.
I don't know if everyone remember that one, but...
I think I remember.
It kind of reminds me of that. Then 2 N64 games. We have Wave Race 64, which is pretty fun. I like it.
Agreed.
And another racer, Star Wars Episode 1 racer, which is really cool. Did you know you can use two N64 joysticks with this and control like each turbine separately?
Never tried.
I know.
Never really looked into the options.
I know it's possible. I don't know how to do it, but
I know Perfect Dark and GoldenEye both have settings where you use 2 controllers and use both joysticks. Maybe it's something like that.
maybe. This one I gave you a preview. A preview in my last pickup video. Sorry, Game Grabs video. Can't say pickups anymore. Loco Roco. Like I said, it's a fun, interesting game. That I know a lot of people are interested in, but a lot of people don't want to just fork out the $10 that most people are asking for it.
Yeah.
But very simple, very charming game. I like it.
It's the kind of game you have to play a little bit at a time, but if you do that, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. This one I wasn't originally going to throw in, but I threw it in anyway. And it is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. It's in pretty decent shape, except for a little tear in the back corner there. But no big deal. And complete as well. Also, the other ones are complete as well.
Oh, I forgot to do that one.
Yeah, whatever. Resident Evil Outbreak. We actually gave this away in our first contest video as well. I found another copy of it. I found 3 copies of this game so far. So yeah, that is complete as well. And it's a pretty fun game. Next is Half-Life 2 on the Xbox. Half-Life is a good series if no one knows, and Half-Life 2 is considered one of the better ones. Actually, the best one.
It's still one of the top-ranked PC games out there, and the Xbox version's good too.
Yep. It is complete. It does have some Blockbuster Video writing on the disc, but whatever. And here come some good ones. We have, actually, I'm going to switch this up. No. We have Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. This is the Player's Choice Edition. But still a fun game. It is not complete, just a disc. But still, very fun game. And
The argument here.
Yep.
It's an underrated Mario game in a sense.
Yeah, for sure. Then we have a completely sealed Perfect Dark Zero Limited Collector's Edition. Limited. Steelbook case. Pretty good, pretty fun game. I know. It's not like the best game, but
Not quite as good as the original, but
No.
it's aged better than most of the early 360 games.
Yep. So yeah, if you're interested in that. And this, I think, is one of the best games on the PS3. Again, a huge hidden gem that not a lot of people know about. Although it has been gaining a lot more recognition lately.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's 3D Dot Game Heroes. This is essentially, it's a Minecraft-style game, but it's essentially Zelda on the PS3. So,
Pretty much.
like, the hook shot and bows and arrows and swords and attacking chickens.
And while he was talking about the last bunch of games, I checked to see which ones would be this prize pack are complete. Donkey Konga doesn't have instructions, and what is it? Viva Pinata's complete. Yeah, the only two games in here that aren't complete are the two GameCube games. The Avalanche has a couple inserts, just not instructions.
Cool. So that is it. So be sure to submit your response. I guess this should have been at the beginning of the video as well.
Yeah.
Submit your answers to our videos or to our contest rules, whatever you want
Just
to call
make
it.
sure you comment and link to your video in the comment.
Yes. Video responses only, please.
And video, yeah, and you have to do comment with the
link to your video.
link because YouTube doesn't officially do
Video.
response videos anymore, and that's just dumb.
So I hope you got all of that. It's a little more complicated, I think. At least when we're talking about it, it sounds complicated.
Yeah.
But if you overlook all of our rambling, whatever, then it should be fine. So yep, promote 50 under 50 subscriber contest. Yeah, wow.
50 or less.
50 or less subscribers on another channel. Something you like about the channel and a constructive criticism. Don't be overly mean, like I don't like your mustache, Ben.
You're asking people to make you mean on YouTube.
I know. Your very first game system and your favorite memory of it. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, submit a video response.
What he said.
So that is it, and we will see you guys next time. We should talk about deadline.
Let's say
2 weeks? 2 weeks is good. That should give enough people enough time.
about July 15th.
July 15th?
Just a random date.
Alright. July 15th. Have your video responses in by midnight on July 15th. And yeah, that should be it.
Should be.
Should be, unless we think of anything else. This is kind of impromptu.
Alright.
Alright.
See ya.
See ya.